Hi, this is Joel from Mindless Brain, and this is a simple video to introduce MindlessCreator. And we're at a very basic stage now. There's still a lot of bugs, but there's a few things you can do with it. So I just wanted to show it and show some basics of what you can do. One of the basic things I just added. So it has a new materials creator, which is, as you can see, sort of allows you to create materials using some procedural methods. So for example, let's do this. We've got that. You can also make it generate a normal map. You can sort of see the normal map there. You've got a strength, so you can make it, you can deepen the normal map. You can see that reducing the strength makes it kind of flatter. So there's a easy way. That's just the pill and noise. If you open up this, you can see the individual. You can see the diffuse channel, the height map. The height map is just the copy of the diffuse map in this case, and the normal map. And if you want to, you can go to File tab and you can click on these to save them out. I won't bother saving them right now, but you can click on each of the maps to save them out in the so you can recreate the map in, say, Unreal Engine or a different system or a different Babylon program, for example. So now, I've still got the normal map. I'm just going to restart. Because of the buggy system, restarting is the best way. If you get like a bug, just restart. So I'm going to take that away. Now, I want to add image materials. I'm going to add a couple of image materials here. Now, image materials, just a material. You can see there's a list of nodes, and basically it's a bit like layers in a drawing package or an image editing package. First layer is applied first, second layer uses stuff from the first layer to do its business, and so on down the line. Image material is just a material based on images that you might get from online sites. It's images that you would use to create a material in like Unreal Engine, for example. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to bring in, this is a material. This is a bunch of materials I got from freepbr.com, which is a pretty good material site. So here's a typical material. We've got an albedo, a color map, diffuse map, whatever, an AO map, a height map, metallic, normal, and roughness, and there's a preview. What I'm just going to do is select them all and unselect the preview because we don't want that. I'll just drag the lot and drop them into there. Now you see it pops up the material pretty quickly. Now it doesn't always work straight off the bat, like sometimes that'll disappear. If it does disappear, just go into basic and just go inactive, active, and it'll come back. It's one of the bugs I still got to figure out. Didn't do it that time, which is good. So now that I've got that base material, let's go to the second material. Now I don't need to go right into it. In fact, I'm going to put some grass here. So here's a grass material. Again, I'll unselect the preview. I'll just drag it right onto the top of the image material. Give it a few seconds. Now you see it's disappeared. This time it's done the thing I said. So all you need to do is just make it inactive, active. I'll figure out what that is at some point. So basically this is your second layer. So it's overriding the first layer at the moment. So if I make it inactive, you can see the bricks. However, this is the fun of doing this one. You can mix. Currently the mix is set to set, which means it just overwrites. If you set to alpha, then you've got this alpha slider where you can go between the two. So you can have some grass. That's fun. Mask doesn't work yet, but height is the fun one, the really fun one. In this, it uses the height map to mix the two. So if I set the base, so I set the base really low, what I'm saying is that this overlay texture has a height that's way below the height on this brick map. But if I bring that base height up, it'll start to come through the bricks. You see, it's come through the low parts of the bricks, and then it's slowly taking over the bricks and slowly getting up to the high point of the bricks. So with this you can sort of mix two maps together, and you can also, it's got a color mix there, so if you don't want it to be completely overwrite, you can just mix the bricks in slightly. It also mixes the normal, so this has a normal map, you can see the normal map there. Like if I go out, there's this settings area here, and this is normal strength, right? So if I go to 0 normal strength, it's just flat. If I go up to around 1.2, it's the highest level there. So it's mixing the normal map and the and the normal map and the color map. So you can see the top area there with the grass. It's using the grass normal, but in the bricks, you see lower on, it's using the bricks normal. If I mix it, you can see the brick normal coming through. So if I do that color mix, it sort of mixes the brick normal and the color normal. So you can see you're going to create a, like moss is laying on top of the brick sort of effect, and the moss is sort of a little bit see-through. Lots of fun. Now these are all seamless maps, so if I go back and I changed the preview to something like tile cube, they are seamless. It's pretty repetitive in this case because the textures are pretty repetitive, but I guess normally in Unreal Engine you would put some macro texturing or something like that, or maybe you do a higher resolution brick texture or something like that, I don't know. But you can see how it sort of works. You can do your base, take over your base there. There we go. So that's lots of fun. Just like moss growing over bricks. So you've created essentially a new material now based on a couple other materials. You can do other things too with this, like say I did tile noise and I add that in. Now you see that's lots of fun. You can see that that's the normal map coming through from behind. Let's just make it a single cube now because just work on the one. So we're seeing the normal map, but we're seeing the color of the tile noise. Now, if I change that scale, I can do a more extreme level of noise like that. I can also create my own normal map from the noise like that. You see, now that's overriding the normal map of the previous texture, but I'm not going to do that. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to mix in this normal. I want to click on the color there to change the color. Let's give it a green, a low sort of green color. So just a general, I don't know, maybe more of a browny green color, I don't know. And we might do that. Probably need to add some things to this color editor. But yeah, it's just a general. So now I can mix, I'll do an alpha mix and I'll just, no, actually it's not working. Okay, well, I guess we found a problem. That's just simply doing an overwrite. Maybe it's because it's not giving us a normal. Yeah, okay, that's a bug I've got. Oh, it's mixing in the normals and not mixing the color range. Oh well, that's a bug I've got to fix, I guess. Sorry about that. Yeah, but you can take the noise away by clicking the X button, and we get back to our original texture, mixing the two textures together. I'll figure out what's wrong with the noise mix at some point. But so now you've got you can view your new textures. So that's the mixed texture, mixed height map, mixed normal map. Mellowness is just black in this case. Mixed roughness map, and I think it doesn't do a mixed. It's got a mixed AA map. I'm not sure if it's mixing the AA map. It looks like it's all grass AA, ambient occlusion map. But so I'll have to fix that at some point. But let's go to File now. You can just click on the diffuse to download the diffuse, and you can get your new version of your diffuse map. And you can export all the maps you want, and then you can take that into Unreal Engine and do what you want to do in there. Alright, that's the video. Thanks.